Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Kaiserin Margarite, the Abbess of Constantinople, and the Empress of the Roman Empire. And in that last episode, well, that was where we did introduce that little bit of a change, or a fairly big change, to Kaiserin Margaret as she took the vows of a nun, though she is still technically the Empress as well. She co-rules with her son, co-emperor Johan here, who is married to Queen Augusta, and they now have a child, Regenbairn. Um, and yeah, we what else did we do? I mean, we've already got our son on the throne of Jerusalem there. We've kind of expanded far into Anatolia. Our plan to take Venice through Augusta's claims when her mother, the Serene Dogeressa Marcella Grasso, passes away. We got a lot of buns in the oven here, as one might say, and we've got some things to do. Kaiserin Marguerite, she's 50 years old. She's probably going to last for a reasonable amount of time longer, but there are some things that we want to do. But before we get into setting the time, I just want to go back for a little bit. I was feeling kind of nostalgic. This series has been one of the more popular series on the channel. You guys have left a lot of comments, and it's been fairly well received ever since the time of Luther, the Raven, the captain of the Black Company. And then, of course, we've got, we had his sons, Duke Andrew or Captain Andrew of the Black Company, Kaiser Manuel, and now we've got Kaiserin Marguerite. This playthrough has been really interesting, but it hasn't always been purely about the Rabas, and we've had a lot of interesting side characters as well. And I just want to take a look and remember some of them. So all of these characters, or probably 95% of the characters that you see here on the right, are all channel member characters that you guys in the community have made. If you don't already know, if you are a channel member, either on YouTube or on Patreon, you get to create these characters that end up in the series. And honestly, some of them have been some of the most interesting characters in these various playthroughs. We've had Duke Andrew, or Captain Andrew, I guess I should call him. He was the first son of Kaiser Luther, an albino man. He had a bit of a rivalry with his two brothers. He split off after Luther took Constantinople because he didn't think that it was going to go well. And honestly, it was touch and go there for a little while. But we also had characters like Rudolph Glauer, Rudolph Rednose here, the second in command of the Black Company. Unfortunately, died. Well, oh man, he died of old age at age 66. So good for him. His two kids, or his children, didn't end up, both died from the measles. Both of them died from the measles. That is pretty rough. The measles has wrecked through these campaigns. Amaziah Tourette, that guy was one of the longest living characters we had. I mean, died of heart failure at age 72. This guy lasted through, I think, just two generations. But still, very, very interesting character. Our grandmother, Alexandra, man, she had an interesting story too, didn't she? She was the mother of quite a few of, I guess, almost all of the children of Luther, except for Andrew. But she ended up betraying him, so she was imprisoned. Yeah, she cheated on him. She was imprisoned and then tortured to death by Luther. So, wow, that was rough. Rough going for our grandmother there. But yeah, we've also had characters, Captain Robert here. We've got Magni Bjornsson, Herculeus, another very long-lived character, 81 years of age. This guy made it too. John Grant, of course, Sibylla. Oh man, who else do we have here? I wonder if we've got. Oh, we got Henrik. Henrik the Kid. Yeah, he unfortunately met his end, slain in battle by, looks like a Irish man over here. But yeah, there's been all of these really interesting characters, including some that are still living. Of course, Quasmeralda. Yeah, you guys make some interesting characters sometimes. Vladimir the Varang. And yeah, just all sorts of characters. And I like to go through these sometimes and just kind of remember all the stories of these side characters that came about, because they do make these playthroughs a lot more interesting. So if you guys want to get a character in for yourselves and have them be part of the playthrough, click the join button below and you as well can make a character. But in any case, we are going to get time rolling. There are a few things that I want to do quickly. Oh, like ask the head of faith for gold. We always ask the head of faith for gold when we get the opportunity. And we can vassalize this person here, Countess Irene. I don't know what happened here with Helena Pontus, but must have split off somehow. Let's take a look at the title history. Became independent. Nice. So yeah, we will offer her vassalage here. Let's see. Normal taxes. Yeah, we can just do it with normal, or yeah, let's just do normal. That should be fine. We'll get that done with there. Yeah, get that tax refund as well. Nice little chunk of money. There we go. That adds up a little bit of land there. We can probably go and take all of these little places as well, allied with the Sahara. I don't think we really need to be worried about the Sahara over here. So I wouldn't mind going and just conquering like all of this over here if we can. Is there anything else we need to do? We could create some titles, but I don't care too much about doing that just yet. What I do want to do is build out our provincial armies. I know some people have been mentioning this. I have been holding off just because we've been spending our money in other ways. But I think that we are going to do this. So let's get some retinue lancers for the Aromages right here. It's pretty expensive, but let's boost them up to maximum level here. So these are the truest knights of our land. So let's go and then do some. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting some more trebuchets, because trebuchets are always useful. That's already a huge. That's pretty much all the money the Pope gave us. Pikemen can be good. And let's see. Oh man, we can get quite a few. So maybe some crossbowmen. Let's see. Probably bring in some more armored footmen. And then finally, let's do some light horsemen as well. So I don't want to spend all of our money here. I'm going to boost. Oh, actually, honestly, let's see. Oh man, that's costing a lot of money, but we're making good amounts of money. There we go. So we just maxed it out. Our army's going to be incredibly powerful, but yeah, that was expensive, and it's probably going to cost us a good chunk to get all those raised up. We are spent. Oh, we have this owned legend. Oh, it still costs you money even when you own it. Our son has learned the Arabic language. Good for him. I mean, understandable why he would learn the language there. So yeah, I mean, our money situation is honestly pretty good, so I'm not really like too worried about that. Sermon, Mary seems to. Oh no, Mary's got the measles. Come on, freaking measles. But she will become zealous. Hopefully, she'll survive it. Look at this guy, Governor Malmur. This is the son of another channel member character, Alistair the Barrel. His son was put in charge of Steermon, and he got the measles, and now he's blind. Yeah, the measles is rough. It has wreaked havoc on this playthrough for a long time. Let's see. Can we do anything? Oh man, like yeah, look, the measles over here as well. We can modify his. He's got balanced right now. Honestly, maybe we make him like a frontier one. I'm tempted to do that. He is on the frontier, and he could be powerful. That will kind of let him go and give him some more opportunities to be aggressive against our enemies over there. Obsikion, do we want to? Oh, it's just a Grand Mayor over here. Yeah. What about you, Duchess Flora? Oh, Duchess. We don't want. duchesses. We want governors, don't we? She will accept. All right, so let's get that going over there. That should be perfect. Let's see. You shall be generously. Oh no. I can't afford that much. I thought it was 100% chance. 100% chance she demands a ton of extra money from us. All right. Well, while this is going, oh man, I don't want to do our armies while this disease is going. That's not ideal. Nana's boils, great. Oh man, diseases. The diseases are rough. Yeah, look at this. Lots of people dying. Oh well, there's not so much we can do about that, so we're just going to have to make do. At least Mary survived. Oh my gosh, she's blind. This is why you don't mess with the measles, you guys. This is a horrific disease. That is horribly unfortunate there. Wow. Well. Oh my gosh, and now Stefania has it as well. Agnes, what happened to Agnes? Disfigured and wounded? Probably from the measles as well. Oh my gosh. Jeez. That is not ideal. Governor Rodru here. What are you doing? Why are you attacking somebody? Attacking? Oh, nice. I love it when my vassals go and conquer stuff for me, though. Commission legendary artifact? Oh, sure. Oh, I just spent all of our money. Oh, well. We're going to do it anyways. We got money. Don't need to worry too much about that. All right, let's keep time rolling here. I'm going to speed time up as well. But yeah, the measles and all the diseases, but measles especially has been a particularly bad one throughout this campaign. All right, so our daughter survived, so that's good. Victor died, though. Yeah, wonder what he died of. Jeez. Cordial hostage. Mary is a delight. She hangs on to my every word. Truly a child worth calling my niece. Aw, we really do care for this young girl, but she's blind now. That is rough. Then again, our aunt was blind and she lived a long and prosperous life. Oh boy, we lose that much money? No, we're not going to. The magistracy of most. Where is this? Yeah, no, we're not moving from Constantinople to here. Must spare no expense to rebuild. You know what? Let's I think we'll go into debt to do this. It's a big debt, but I'm gonna do it anyways, and we make money pretty quickly here, so Duke Alric's grand wedding. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that just yet. Okay, I do think the disease has finished though. I'll wait to declare the wars, obviously, until we get our money back here. But it shouldn't take too long. Okay, they're mad that we're in debt, but the debt won't last very long at all here. So I'm not too stressed out about it. Let's see, invited to another wedding. No, thank you. Let's see, anything we can do? I mean, do we have artifacts that we could sell? Like, ones that we're not using? Yeah, I mean, we might as well sell this one here. Pilgrim's Guide. It's not a very good one, so we'll sell that as well. Sell this. Sell this as well. Just gonna get rid of any of these non-useful ones. The Magnificent Regalia. Well, we can't. Ooh, the Arm of St. George. Huh. Maybe we should use that one. Or, like, hold on to it here. But it's just a trinket. No, it's fine. We'll keep it, though. There we go. That helped. That's going to help us pretty quick here. One more year and we'll be out of debt. So that is not anything that we really need to worry about too much here. Strongest of the banners needs a successor. Well, this guy can be the Iron Hand here. Do that. Strongest of the banners. Do we have a seek a worthy accolade successor? Sure, why not? Everybody's dying from disease, so might as well get some new knights in there. Oh, a prisoner in my own body, 51 years old, but we now have the infirm trait, so we might not live all that much longer, to be completely honest with you. We even need to get rid of one of our titles here. Let's get rid of, oh, probably something. Gosh, where are all our titles? Oh, somebody was saying we should give the land over here to our daughter. Which one? Well, she's already a baroness, but yeah, perhaps to Agnes. Sure. Can we do that? We can't. Grant appointment. Female. What? Why is that stopping us? That shouldn't be prohibiting anything here in this empire. Raising rumors. Was there any of us here to see her so-called legend? You there. We call her out and we call him out and he apologizes. As he well should. Deserting levies? Great. Come on. Alright, let's get this fixed over here. But yeah, I mean, oh well, we are doing this legend. I forgot about that. Well, we should be able to complete it eventually, but learning lifestyle. Let's go with Radiant over here. Level of devotion impact 100%. That's actually going to be useful because we're already at the max level of devotion. So what bonuses does that even give us here? Same clergy faith opinion 60. So that's giving us same clergy faith opinion of what? Plus 100? It's the Pope. No, 120. Religious icon. No, it doesn't seem to be doubling it. I don't think. But of course, the Pope loves us. Pope Victor Moneybags. Man, he's been around forever, that guy has. Another wedding. Not going to worry about it. Oh, yeah, I need to give away a title. Oh, we've got some lands over here. Let's just grant it to some Sax Romish people. Let's get some new ones in here. It's fine. Grant 2. There we go. I guess, oh, we can probably get some. No, we have no money. We went into debt to fix the troubles that we had after that huge measles outbreak, so. But we're almost back in the black, so that's good. Oh, what a pious soul I am. Let's see. Do you remember how benevolent we're attending that? Yes, yes. We are a pious soul, are we not? Your piety is impressive, they say. It certainly is. 8,000 piety. Wow. That is impressive. Too bad there's not that much we could do with that. Like, we could probably create a new Christian faith. But that would be a little bit strange, I think. Oh, there we go. We're solvent once again. I would like you to. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. He wants to rule Steermont after Governor Malmer. Yeah, that's fine. Court Chronicler, the legend spreads. Perhaps he could be persuaded. How's our son doing over here? He seems to be doing fine. King Luther the Wolf. Ooh, nice nickname. I like it. I've studied Greek for many moons. I've personally penned this missive in the Greek script, says Duke Aubrey of Benevento. Impressive. Send my regards. All right. Show Duchess Flora and oh, nice. Great. I love that money. Because I do want to go and clean up some of these places here. Oh no. Prisoner in my own body. How long have I been resting this time? I find myself searching the faces of my frequent visitors for indication, wrinkles or scars, anything to serve as proof that time still passes. Somehow the interactions I have with others feel like they're talking at me, not to me. Am I still me? Or a soul removed from my body? Am I living or just merely existing? Existence is torture. Melancholic. Ooh, that's not going to do good things for our health, that's for sure. I mean, it's poor, but we're still alive. And we did get a new dynasty legacy. Do we go for power is a ladder or lasting line? Maybe we do go for lasting line, or is there a religious one? Erudition. It's not like a specific religious one. I think we'll go for lasting line here. I know we're going kind of all over the place, but I think that's usually fine for your dynasty legacies. You can transfer somebody over. Declaration of love. Our court jester is proclaiming love to us. Adeldag approaches. He starts to sing. It's a famous love ballad. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. We can transfer a vassal over here. I will do that. What do we have here? A challenge to a board game. That doesn't seem like something we would do either, especially now that we're like, our mind is starting to go. Yeah, I don't know about that. We're probably giving off so much of our duties to co-emperor Johan at this time. Like, Johan is pretty much just ruling the empire on his own at this point. Oh, and Marcelo Grasso has died. That is ideal. Can we push the claims? Oh, man. Can I... If she was in our court, surely we could do that, right? Well, I mean, that might be something. You know what? Do I want to like? I wish we could really just go and push those claims on them, because she does have the claims, right? Let's check. Yeah, look at this. She has the claims on Venice. Could our son push the claims? I'm actually gonna switch characters here for a brief moment, and I just want to see if we can now push the claims on Venice. Why can we not? Is it because of the ranking of the title? Like, maybe when Johan becomes the emperor, he can do it? All right, well, we'll assume that that's the case. Mary's education has come to an end, and she is going to return home to the Ilkhanate. Now a woman, she can hardly stand to look at me. Seated at court, her eyes show a hatred and malice towards me that can only be attributed to my attempt at a proper... What? That seems surprising for two reasons, and one of them is because she can't even see us. She becomes a rival. Wow. And pledges her loyalty to me, her favorite aunt. What? Huh. Get your things. It is time for you to go home. We'll send her. I don't know what to make of all that, to be honest with you, but oh well. Mary will return home, and we shall see what happens there. In any case, I think we're gonna get some wars going here and just kind of finish off Anatolia if we can. Just do seizing all of these imperial duchies, pretty much anyone that we can declare war on. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we won't be able to get... I can probably do this one as well. We should... I don't want to... Oh, man. No, let's do these couple here first. Then we'll handle... maybe we can handle it. I just don't want to call in too many allies, but I think our army is going to be fairly strong here. I mean, we've got 30,000 troops, and a huge portion of them... Yeah, look at this. We've got 30,000 troops, but we've 10,000 of our troops are men-at-arms. So, like, half of our army is men-at-arms. That's going to be pretty strong. So... Oh, and our army is raising up. Good. All right, so our sister has died. That is unfortunate. But yeah, a bunch of enemy allies are joining the war. Let's see here. Yeah, 5,000. Not worried about that. 3,000, 1,500, 8,000, and 6,000. Yeah, I think our army should be able to manage this over here, so we'll just let them handle it on their own there, I think. We could call our son to war, but yeah, just I don't see too much need for that, and I don't want him to waste his levies there. Just to ensure that he can remain strong enough to hold off anything. He is attacking Venice, though. Oh no, yeah, okay, he's attacking Venice. Interesting. All right, we'll leave it as is. Yeah, look at this. Our armies are just gonna go and crush everyone here. So yeah, not we are pretty powerful. What about that time you waged war against Duke Phocas? I don't feel the need to bring that up again. We're a little. Our legend is not about war. Our legend is about the deep devotion to our Lord God. My troops could be very useful in your. She only wants 25. Sure, why not? We'll pay you 25. All right, our armies are moving in here. Let's let them do their thing. Oh, and we have died. Wow, unexpected. Well, not really unexpected, but huh. Kaiserin Margarite of the Römisches Reich rests in the arms of the Lord at 53 years of age. She died of heart failure, a tormented woman. She had long desired the sweet embrace of death and to go into the bosom of the Lord. Kaiser Johan ascends to the throne. Blessed with an abundance of friends, he is likely to find strong support for his rule. Wow. With the passing of Kaiserin Margarite, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and maintain eye contact. Oh, the things that I can accomplish. Look at that. We are now Kaiser Johan of the Römisches Reich. Wow. F's in chat for Kaiserin Margarite. I have to say that she was a sleeper favorite character of mine. Kaiserin Margarite was a really, really fun character to play, partially because it wasn't all about focusing on the, conquest and war and all those things. It was a very like character driven playthrough when we were playing as Kaiserin Margarite. And she really expanded the empire. She was the one who got the new empire to be what it is now. I mean, we've got lands in Germany, we've got lands in, Crimea, we've got lands in Greece and in Anatolia. She did an amazing job, got her son in Jerusalem. Very, very impressive. One of my favorite characters for sure. We'll play a little bit longer as Kaiser Johan here because I want to get these kind of wars done, and I'd love to finish off Venice here if we can. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to push our wife's claims. I mean, they are pressed claims, so we should be able to do them. I'm really hoping. So let's get these wars done here really quickly. But yeah, I mean, what do we got here? Oh, we need a new council as well. So let's get Duchess Dobrava in there. Let's get Duchess Flora here. What is she doing? Promoting culture? Sure. Get the Marshal in. Let's see. Who's a good... Okay, I guess it's going to be Matthias the Lucky. Oh, no, he's terrible, actually. His military is only 7? Oh, I thought it was 12. Wrong one. Okay, you know what? Let's get this guy. Sorry. And then we'll get Grand Mayor Dithard the Impaler here as our spy master. So look at this. Everybody loves us too. What about this legend here? Start owning? No, we're running low on money here. But we can get another perk here. So we're going to do that. We'll get Apostate. Different faith opinion, faith conversion cost. Wow. much different than our mother, that's for sure. Let's see. We're invited to a grand wedding. Not gonna worry about that. We can call on some allies. Not gonna worry about that either. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we just want to let the war run here. All right, we got one done. Let's enforce those demands. So be it. Oh, we've got too many titles as well. 12 out of 7. All right, let's give away some of these then. Let's grant this one to a new noble. Where are... Oh, yeah, because we have all these lands over here. So let's grant more nobles over here. And this guy. Let's see. There we go. Just need to give away one more. Chalcedon, Nicomedia. Yeah, let's... Oh, no. Chile. I'd like to keep that one. Where are our other lands here? Voltland. Attica. Do we give away Attica? I think we want to keep Athens. Maybe we do give away Brysis. It's not amazing, so let's give that away as well. There we go. Need a new marshal. Oh, because we give away that one. All right, so let's sign Vladimir the Varang here. Gained a rival. This guy conquered our realm? I don't think he did. I think we conquered his realm, if I remember correctly. Anyway, our army's marching in over here. Got some troops over there, gonna do their thing. How many troops do we have here as our new army? Oh, we still got 29,000. Nice, another war done. Enforce those demands. Gives us another title here. Let's give that away. Yep. Oh yeah, we're gaining all these rivals because everybody's mad we're conquering their realms. It has been brought to my attention that Gozhizhin, a renowned Christian playwright, intends to hold a performance of his work titled Beelzebub's Inferno. The price of admission is steep. This is likely once in a lifetime opportunity to witness Gozhizhin play with my own eyes. A pious night at the theater it is. I will not make... Oh no, let's go to the theater. Absolutely. Why not? As I watch the play unfold before me, it becomes clear why Goshijin is such a well-known literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I'm witnessing the events of the scriptures unfold in front of me, as if I were there to behold God's work myself. Once the play is drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Goshijin. You must teach me how to interpret the scriptures as you do. But I could write better than this, surely. Surely we are the greatest of the playwrights. A Christian play of my own. It has been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Goshijin. As the ink of my scribes grows dry, I admire my work. 2,000 Roman Knights is a work deserving of being called a masterpiece by my own humble reckoning. The only question that remains is who should play the lead role? Myself in disguise, of course. Let's see. It is brother's time to shine. Liege is a natural charmer. Do we play the role ourselves? Oh, I think we do. I think we do. Well, maybe. Or do we get Adeldog to do it? Who's got his diplomacy is pretty good. Yeah, let's get Liege here. Adeldog von Hasseldorf. See if you can make this play really shine. I take my seat among the audience watching Adeldog as he begins his performance of my masterpiece. No, to my horror, he chokes on his words and fails to deliver even a passable performance. My blood boils as I watch him butcher my great work, powerless in my seat to prevent the jeers of the audience. He presses on, hoping that perhaps this play may yet be redeemed, but the show is a failure. Perhaps playing is not for me. We take a critical stress break from that. Imposter syndrome. Oh man, I will scourge myself for my sins. Inapathetic. Yeah, let's take that one. So we stop eating as much. Oh, all right. Looks like some battles about to be drawn forth here. But that was an interesting little event. I don't think I've seen that one actually. Let's going on in the rest of the world? The Occitans. King of the Occitans. What title is that? Is that just like a new random title? Title history? Yeah, just a completely new one. Interesting. Wow. Wait, did they? Yeah, okay, look at that. Interesting. France is really split up. England is gone and conquered a lot as well. Holy Roman Empire is huge. Man, very very interesting things going on in the world over here. All right, let's get these wars done with. Please and thank you. I want to go and take Venice so we can get our nice little borders over here. All right, we'll let you bring in your troops. That's fine. All right, let's speed up time here. I'm gonna go max speed. For a bit of gold, no, we can't afford this. We're gonna get the gold instead. Stop the villain behind this. There we go, nice. Battle done. Let's see if we can get these wars done with quickly. There we go. All these battles. Not gonna worry too much about them because we're just in cleanup mode here. So I've studied the Greek language for many moons. He's learned Greek. Send my regards. The family that wars together. It is no secret the Roman seizure of the Imperial Duchy of Armagnac has not been going well. Governess Dobrava will join. Sure. She wants a substantial number of honorary titles. Yeah, all right, I'm fine with that. We can give out some titles. We don't need her out, but we'll get it anyways. The scandal. My aunt-in-law, Duchess Cecile, has been showing signs of pregnancy. Everyone thought it was her husband, Duke Geoffrey, but it is actually Count Arnaud. Oh, dear. Duchess Cecile. How scandalous. There we go. Another War 1. Enforce those demands. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's give away this title here. Still got another one to give away as well. Which one is that? Let's see. +6 titles. Oh, Paphlagonia. Let's get rid of this one as well. There we go. Just trying to keep ourselves in check here. Scheme at court. Let the traitor be known by all. Okay, we don't need all of these people's troops in the fight. It's a little unnecessary. We seem to have things relatively well in hand here. Just need to actually get some sieges done. If our armies could do some sieges, that would be ideal. They seem to just want to sit around for whatever reason. Alright, well. Speaks Norse. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Bring in all these people, why not? Okay, will you please do some sieges? More disease, of course. Radical action. Well, of course, we listen to Manuel Holobolos whenever the opportunity allows, because he's a good guy. I think that we need to... it's early prevention failure. Chastise our physician. I know I'm kind of just like blowing through things here, but it's just because I want to kind of get everything like done and taken care of here so that we can deal with Venice in our kind of big event here. So that's kind of my main goal. So let's go and just take care of all of these things ourselves. Furthermore, she's been deducting significant amounts. Wow. Nail her to a cross? Yeah, it must be done, I think. Johan has accused my seneschal of having copulated with his lover. Oh my gosh, there's so much scandal going on in this court. Dear God. Okay, stop asking if I want people to join my war. We're okay. We're good. We've got this handled here. Visions of the Divine. I beckon my patriarch Stefan to join me at the brass To join me in the circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves through the dark room. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we will spot the inscrutable form of angels. However, Stefan soon takes pause. This feels wrong. These are divine beings, not meant for mortal eyes to see. My intentions are pure, I assure you. Indeed, we must learn. Is persuaded by our plea. Oh no, we're actually gonna lose this fight over here. Armies, can you please go and do something here? Cousin was taken prisoner. All right, let's just get these sieges done. I want to bring all my troops back once they're done running away here. I'm gonna go and take care of this. Shouldn't take that long once we actually just gather up all of our troops, but let's bring these armies together over here. Then these two armies over here, and then just manage two armies, and that should be plenty. Go and deal with both of our enemies here. Alright, so the Doge did win a war, but he is losing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of expansion going on. Alright, the Octistos can come in, that's fine. Judge these sinners. Yeah, let's just get this. I know, I'm going super fast, but I really just want to get this all sorted out here. Because Venice is what's going to make our borders look nice and pretty. And I really want to see if we can do that war for our wife's claim here. That's the ultimate goal. So let's go and get that done. Come on now. Alright, there we go. That was a battle won. Alright, that siege is done. Yeah, let's see. Kazari. How is this battle? How have we not won this war yet? We have his. Oh, it's because that's not us who's holding that title. Well, let's go and take it then. Let's get this siege done with over here as well. All right, let's get this sorted out, please. Oh, the Doge is fighting a bunch of wars against our vassals. He's fighting against Crete as well. Well, we should be able to get these relatively quickly after this. The world shall remember Kaiserin Margarite as my mother. Alas, I will forever be her son. No, I think we're going to keep trying to become the greatest of the Rabe dynasty here. He wants a continued appointment. Very well. Govern well. There we go. All right, that's a war done. First undone. Let's end this one. Force those demands. And then this siege should be done with pretty soon as well. Somebody's plotting to kill me, though. Stop the villain behind this. We do countermeasures? Withdraw from view? Yeah, let's do it. I don't want to die just yet. Alright, sieges are almost done. Get that sorted out here. Another perk. Sanction loopholes. Alliance formed with Deeple. Oh, nice. Wait, how do we get this? There we go. That's all done with as well. Enforce those demands. So be it. Disband those armies. All right. Can we disband? Can we declare war on Venice for our wife's claims? Oh, we can't. Why not? This is ridiculous. Our wife has the claims. Is it because she's a woman? She has pressed claims. We should be able to use pressed claims against him. Oh boy. Seize all de jure lands? Let's see, what would that give us? Is there a way to get more de jure lands here? Can we legitimize Latin Dominion? Add a kingdom? Let's see. You or one of your vassals holds that kingdom title. So what kingdom titles do we need here? If we could get, okay, so we could get Nicaea. So we can create that. Can we create Rum? We need 8. So, all right, so we won't be able to get all of it. We could get 2 more. No, okay, we can't get that one. We should be able to get that, and we won't be able to get Epirus. But we'll be able to get a reasonable chunk of it, so I'm still going to do it. Can we legitimize the Latin Dominion here? No, we can't. All right. Find my answers in that. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyways because I really wanted to get some nice borders here, but there's only so much we can do. I think this is still our best one, is still seizing the de jure lands. It'll make us look a little bit nicer anyways. So that's what we're going to do. And let us declare that war. You know what? I'm just going to automate all of our armies here anyways. And we're going to call in... let's call in our allies here. Let's call in the Emperor. Oh, we can call in Barry. Probably don't need the Emperor here. Let's do it. Let's deal with Venice. I really was hoping that we would be able to put in the claim here, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's get this war well and sorted out. The Venetians land. All right, we will take a look at these battles, but whenever they do engage, these sieges. All right, got one there. I mean, we are in speed 5, but you know, it's perfectly fine. My eunuch Adalbear corners me as I pore over missives. A moment of your time. It pains me to see the work of your council hindered by its undertakers. Let's see. An excellent notion, Adalbear. Vladimir the Varang is fired from the council. Adalbear von Rostock becomes our marshal. The eunuchs are making power plays over here. All right, let's go. Okay, the AI seems to have no idea what to do here, so we'll take back over. So we'll get 1,000 troops. Let's get that siege going. Let's bring the rest of these troops over here to deal with the Venetian army. Let's go and follow them here. All right. Let's see. Get our one of our most skilled commanders in charge. There we go. They're gonna run. We'll slow time down for this one, just to see the battle in all its glory here. So the Battle of Helg here. This is where our men-at-arms are really gonna tip the balance in our favor, I'm sure. So let's speed time up just a little bit here. Defeat the Venetian army. Get them all done and sorted out. I'm really choked that we can't put our wife on the throne of Venice. Well, I imagine maybe they don't really have a throne per se, but regardless. Should we call in the Holy Roman Emperor? We might as well, right? Might as well. Right. The siege then. Trusted hands. Adalbear is going to, he's taken a lot of power, but I'm fine with that. All right, siege is going. Get this one done. Move down, we'll take care of that. Getting all these events with Adalbear. We must do something about that eunuch. Perhaps you are right. Do we listen to our brother? I don't think we like our brother. Don't be ridiculous. He's a loyal servant. Adalbear is a loyal servant. I'd like to know, I would like you to know just how honored and grateful I am. Well, very well. They're sieging us over here. Do we want to... Can we go and attack them like this? Yeah, maybe. And then we just go and siege this down over here. Our allies should be coming in, so... Let's form up both armies here so they can attack together. Oh yeah, they're gonna run. Holy letter, my recent endeavors within the realm of theology have given me greater appreciation for God's representatives on earth. Trying to express some of these feelings, I will draft a letter to the King, Bishop, or the Pope, Victor. I sit down with my sister and friend, Baroness Margarite, and together we craft a splendid letter highlighting His Holiness's only superior God. As much as it is. There we go. Nice. Battle's gonna be well won in our favor here. Ah, Bier is scheming against me. To know. Siege is going well enough. Go. Alright, let's get this last siege, or these couple sieges done over here. Taking a hit of stress, but that is okay. Let's get this on a roll. I just want to get some... I just want to have these, like, nice little borders here. It's going to be annoying to have Venice just still stuck in the middle here. But it is what it is. There's only so much you can do in these kinds of situations. Oh, wow. Look at the, look at the armies here. The eunuch is just taking over the court. There's still much for me to achieve. We must continue to strive. We must continue to strive, even though we are temperate. But I think we still do wish to... We wish to live up to our mother's name, I think is the main thing there. So let us get these sieges done with over here. Our allies are managing it relatively well. I don't want to move because that's probably going to make them break off a bunch of their sieges, which is always annoying. we just trust Adalbert here. We trust him wholeheartedly, and we're not going to give up. We are running out of supply over here, so I'm going to split up my army a little bit. Most contemptible excuse of a human. We will bond with Prince Akab of the Ayyubid's interest. Ouch. Do not break the sieges, you fools. It always happens. Mental break, dark thoughts. Writing will do my worries to help me focus. Yeah, we become a journaler. The Sculler King, or the Sculler Emperor, Johan Rabe. Prince Akab is plotting to kill me. That brooding fiend. Siege should be done. We put a siege commander in charge. My eunuch Adalbert approaches me with a self-satisfied grin. My lord, I have the most delectable proposal. The Empire could use more coin, and I have run the numbers with minor adjustments to our minting strategy. We could save a great deal. A great initiative, we say, giving him even more power. I'm told my nephew Hans has been spending more and more time in the company of Adalbert. For some reason, this Adalbert guy is just becoming this hunchback eunuch. This ambitious eunuch here. The child of just some random people. Interesting. But he's gaining so much power. All right, we got 18,000 troops here. Let's go and deal with the Venetian army. Sieges are... All right, come on, people. Deal with these sieges, if you would please. So that we can end this. Spare no expense to rebuild, obviously. Wow, look how much money we have. We're rich. We are absolutely rich. All right, sending in this army to go deal with those Venetians. War score is looking pretty good. Let's get this siege done. And should give us hopefully a reasonable amount of war score here. Come on. Go, and then just the siege of Lydia here, I think. Oh, they ran away? Alright. Let's go over here then. Alright. Nickname the Honest. My husband, have you heard what they call you? Kaiser Johan the Honest. I could get used to this name, we say. They're known as the Honest. I'm gonna speed up because it looks like we're just in siege mode here. So let's take care of the sieges. There we go. That siege is done. I guess we'll go and siege down some more of their lands. Let's put them back on automated here. Yeah, I'm sure the automation can take care of it from here. Siege is going well, going pretty quickly. Someone should summon the physician. Soft approach is best. Wonderful, we say. So the army's just bugging out over here. But that should get one more siege there. Wending to my bed, I crossed paths with a stricken-looking Adalbear who gasped, "My lord, I am so glad to have found you. Oh, it is most distressing news. It's your wife, my liege. She seems to have been carrying on out of wedlock, making the beast with two backs with somebody at court. Explain yourself this instance." Oh, we find out the truth. Let us have our wife explain herself. We find but there's no evidence. Ah, this Adalbear guy. Huh. Can get another perk. Let's go with anatomical studies here. Alright. Battle is engaged. Come on, how long is this gonna take? How's our war score? 76%. My god. We're at max on the battles, but we don't have the war. What other objectives do we need? Defender controls the war target. Do we not have all of the... We have all of the lands that we're looking for, do we not? Curious. Very curious indeed. Why, what is the war target then? Where will it say? Occupied counties, defender controls the war target. Should say, will it not say what the war target is? Occupied counties. The AI should go and manage it, right? Maybe it's just this last little bit up here. My eunuch Adalbear has been a great help lately, shouldering the many loathsome burdens of the realm. My liege, your time and attention are taxed by the war. It would be no trouble to me to relieve you of these tiresome responsibilities. Absolutely, you are a great help, Adalbear. Yeah, Adalbear. Adalbear will take care of all of this. And look, immediately after we put him in charge, he manages to get the Venetians to surrender. Good job, Adalbear. I knew we were right to trust you. And now, look at that. The Romisches Reich. I mean, it looks better than it did before, that's for sure. But wow. I know. I was speeding through things there very quickly. But now that the Venetians are done with it, we have a time to stop and take a moment and kind of recuperate and look at what has happened here. We sped through, a good 8 years of Kaiser Johan's rule, a rule in which he expanded his dominion, but slowly withdrew to his studies and to his journals, leaving the power of the empire in the hands of Adalbert von Rostock, the eunuch, the hunchback eunuch, who's no doubt going to make even further power plays in the future. And you know what? Could this mean the end for the Rabe dynasty? It's entirely possible. I mean, this guy, he's not clearly not done with just yet. Could Kaiser Johan be the one who brings an end to his dynasty? It is a good question, but let's take a look at where we have come. We started out as just a mercenary here in the Holy Roman Empire, playing as Luther. We had the Fifth Crusade, or the Fourth Crusade, took Constantinople. Luther was assassinated by King Bela of Hungary soon after that. Kaiser Manuel took over, and things looked pretty tough at first, but he managed to, get a little bit of a realm going and was eventually named a saint. And then the realm passed on to our mother, Kaiserin Margarite, and she ruled the realm, and she built this realm almost as we see it now. And then finally, in the realm of Johan, we have the realm as we see it now. So let's take a little look here. Can we see dynasties? Let me see. Houses. Yeah, there we go. So Rabe. Yeah, I mean, we didn't spread that far, but we've got, a couple lands over here. What about cultures? We didn't spread that Sax-Romish culture, but that wasn't really our intention. What about development? I mean, we are in the richest lands here. Constantinople, 95 development, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with this, and I feel like this is the right place to end this playthrough. Who knows what happens with Kaiser Johan's rule? Does he manage to keep the realm, or much like happened with many of the Roman empires and the Byzantine emperors, will the court politics end up loosening the power and winnowing away some of that influence that is at the top, that is in the hands of the Kaiser? It's entirely possible. But this is where we're going to end our playthrough. The new Con of the Steppes DLC is coming out very soon, and I'm looking forward to playing with that. This save file, unfortunately, is not going to make it past the new DLC coming out. And that is just the nature of Crusader Kings 3. I do want to thank all of the channel members who contribute to this channel and make characters for it and keep things going here. And I also want to thank everybody who leaves comments down below. I do read every comment. I don't get to respond to them all because there are often a lot, but I do read them all, and I greatly enjoy reading them. So please continue to comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure that you do, because a new series will be starting very soon, and we will be bringing the terror of the steppes to Europe ourselves in our next series. But until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.